Hello, everybody. It's Heidi again with Pick One Purpose, my second video. I hope this one will be a little better. And I was watching, I think it's Beyond Create, and she was making boxes that fit any die cut, like any kind of irregular shape die cut. So hers is basically the same shape, and I wanted to see if I could recreate that and do this craft like she did. I've made myself a template. I will put the link to this template. These are not exact size, but I've got this template and I made it in Canva real quick. These are my measurements. You'd have to change it for your measurements, but I'll put the link in this video if you want to use it. Feel free to use it, change it, however you need. Really, all you need for this project was, of course, your die cuts, whatever paper you want to use. I'm just using regular cardstock. Nothing super heavy, so this won't be a very sturdy box under here, but it'll be very cute. You need some scissors. You need some scissors, some glue or double-sided sticky tape. You'll need a scoring tool, and I just use I don't have a little one, I have this big one. A bone folder, you don't have to have it. You can use your fingers a bone folder is handy, but you can use your fingers to press your board. Then, of course, whatever paper. I have this for making bows, but we showed a really good way of making a bow, so we're going to do that instead of using that bow thing. And this is the paper. I'll put a link to what paper this is. It is really pretty. From Amazon. And this punch, we're going to use it for making the ribbon, but you could just cut the notches. We'll use that because that's what I had it on hand. I think I'm going to put my bottom and my top together first. So, these dies, you would think that you could just put them anyway and they would line up, but they do not. And the dies I got from my one and only Temu order. I signed up for the app and tried it out. And I was pretty happy with the dies I got in my random 100 die bundle. I really am an instant gratification kind of person, so I order most of my stuff from Amazon or somewhere that gets here a lot quicker than what Temu does. Okay, we'll use that for the bottom. So we've got our bottom. And then this will be our top. I think I'll put they're so close. So the important thing about this, which we noted on it, was to make sure that when you make this project, that you take your die cut, whatever, lining up good. Whichever one you're going to use, whatever shape, that your box, you do your measurements so that your box will fit slightly inside the shape you're making. We want this to go together correctly. I'm going to have to reglue these. Sorry, this is live. That's the way it is. Of course. Or why these are not fitting together well. It is the exact same dye. I have no idea why I have such a hard time getting these to match up. But we're going to keep those together. So just not lined up correctly. We need to put front with a back. Maybe. Yep. That. Okay. That makes sense. I might take that circle off of here. I doubt it though. I wanted to try to make this kind of a quick craft. Hopefully it will be. Okay, so there is that. Then I need to decide which one I want as the top. I'm going to put this little topper on. And I'm just going to eyeball this. I don't have it measured out or anything like that. Just try to get it on there straight. And the bow on top of it too. It'll be cute. Be a quick craft. Okay, so I already have my pieces scored. I did measure, so hopefully this will work out. You'll get to see it with me. I measured, I think it's 3 inches here, and I can't remember what it was there, but anyways, I made sure that I used the smallest part of the die to measure so I know I would get my box inside that. In theory, that's how this is going to work out. We'll see how it goes. And then my sides, I did like the top and the bottom are going to contrast. So now here's the fun part. So we have to, I've drawn a little diagram. When I share this template, it won't have these little drawings on that. I just did it for myself. But you could probably easily in Canva put these in. I'm not 100%, but we're going to cut these out. This, I've got both of them together so I can get them kind of even. I've got just notched that little bit is what she did. And then here, she went into this corner and then kind of up to make a little tab. And then hopefully that'll work. I may have to trim it out a little bit more, but and then here I just knot it in at the center, like that. And then on this corner, she went from the core line down like that. So let's see if that works. And this will be our top. Get this out of the way to the side here. Okay, so now we take these apart. So this glue together here. Let me fold my scores in. A little aggressive with my scoring on that one, it looks like. The extra glue. Sorry, I'm still a little awkward on camera. Okay. Hope that's right. Let's see, we can redo it. If not, if I was gonna do this for somebody or to give it away, I would definitely use a little bit heavier cardstock than what I've got here. But this was so pretty. Okay, so let's see. This should go like this. Oh, look, that's gonna work. Okay, I have to say I was shocked. I love making boxes, but I've never made one just without extensive instructions from watching Positively Paper Crafts. I love that channel. Love it. It's one of my favorite. Try to line this up. You'd think I've never used glue. I do use it. This paper is really not the right paper for this. I didn't realize it was so flimsy. Oh well, it should work. My first one, so that is cute little box. So cute little top. Okay, we'll put that top there. Okay, so on our bottom is scored. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut. For a second, that's the thing. We did not cut them together like this, but I wanted to try it to see if I could get them to line up really good. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but how I'm doing it. How I am doing it. So, see what we got here. Really, that side. More with a tiny little box. That is cute. So again, more glue. Too far over. Oops. Okay. I should get better, right? Doing this on camera eventually. I may have gotten a little bit too big with my um, cutting. I may need to cut smaller on my corners. Okay. So there's my bottom. So we're going to attempt to put the bottom on. I think I'm going to let the birds be out. Oh, look. It looks like it's going to fit in there. I'm going to put the little flat up like so. Yeah, I cut my little gaps too big, it looks like, but that's okay. Some more awkward glue jobbing. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry a little bit. I don't want to make this incredibly long. Okay. Now this, once again, I'm just gonna kind of see if I can get it on there straight. Right. Not straight. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I think if I was going to cut a little piece and put in here to I had more time for this video. Now the moment of truth. Let's see if this is going to fit. Oh my goodness, it fits. Okay, now let's try the topper. Yeah, I cut my my corner. So next time I do this, I'm going to not be as aggressive cutting out the little gaps because that's going to be noticeable. I'm going to try not to glue these together, but still get enough glue on it to keep it in place. That would be kind of funny though if I glued the top on. Okay, let's see if we can get this to kind of line up evenly. Let's stand up and see. I think that looks pretty even. I'll have to see that was from just really from scoring too much. This paper's not perfect, but the craft is turning out the way I wanted. That is really nice. I'm gonna let it dry a second and then we'll try opening it after we make our bow. I'm gonna glue off a little. Okay, so it's cute. I mean, it has flaws. This is definitely a flaw, but I can recreate it easily. I have my template. Okay, so then next we have the bow. So the bow, I'm doing it 1 inch by 8 inches, and I've scored it 2, 4, and 6. And this doesn't have to be, that's just some little middle thing. I just kind of cut a piece out. Okay, so let's try this bow. So I use the notch, right? And then you kind of get that as centered as possible. One end. Two. Okay, and then you notch on, I don't know if you can see that score line. You can maybe see it on this back better. But on the score line, you notch on either side of the score line. You just kind of try to get it in the middle. That's pretty narrow, isn't it? Okay. This is my crafting sweater. It's very old. I know it looks raggedy, but it's my crafting cardigan. Okay, so let's see here what we've got. So then these, I think, go kind of down maybe. And this, right, will go into the center, like so. And then I'll glue that down. Glue this down. So this one into the center, like so. And glue it down. I'm gonna have to hold up for a second. Oh, that's cute. So for this, I am gonna use the dark side. So I suppose I will start right here with it. Now that's kind of cute. I like that. And we're gonna glue that on top of our box. Let me put a little puffier, kind of flat. Open this up. I think I would like those a little bit shorter, but that's okay. Let's see if it will open. Look at that. That is really cute. That is really cute. Okay. Well, if I can do this, anybody can do this. I am just new to paper crafting, and this is my second video craft. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. This is very exciting for me. Sorry, I know it's probably silly, but it is really exciting that worked so well. Um, and like I said, I'll leave you a link to the Canva template. I don't even think Canva does an affiliate thing anymore, but I'm not a Canva affiliate, but I do use Canva all the time. So both of these pages will be in there with a link for them if you want to use them as a template. Please consider sharing, subscribing. I have, I think, 3 followers on Pixel and Purpose now. So thank you for watching and have fun making this. This is so fun and very exciting to make something so cute. Okay, thank you.